Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to the CEN10, the Centennial Center, for another hockey clash on yourliveevent.com. It is Grafton-Park River hosting South-Shanley. It's part of our Grafton-Park River home contest and your live event this season. And you're in tune to the DJ Coulter Agency, American Family Insurance pregame show, your auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com today. Big game in the East region between both these teams. They're both at the bottom of the standings. Of course, Mayport area is your automatic 10 seed because of the schedule that they play. But right above them, Grafton-Park River with just 1 point in the East region this season, and South-Shanley with 6 points in the East region this season, including 3 points against this Grafton-Park River squad earlier this year down in Fargo. So the Spoilers nearly picked up a win last Thursday against Devil's Lake. They fell to the Firebirds 2-1. So they dropped some points available there, and they're hoping to pick up some much-needed points here today. Could be very likely a playoff preview, a play-in game preview. The standings as they stand. If the season ended today, South-Shanley would host Grafton-Park River in the play-in rounds. Of course, before the East Region quarterfinals. As we will take a quick break, we will come back. We'll hear from head coach Joey Demers from Grafton-Park River. Plus, we'll take a look around the hockey schedule and your live event schedule as well. Get your prime for this one. It's Grafton-Park River, South-Shanley, round 2. This time on yourliveevent.com.
Bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton for all your spray foam installation needs. Spray foam insulation expands to fill cracks and corners of attics, roofs, and walls, which seals conditioned air in and keeps unconditioned air out. Did you know that spray foam also lowers your energy bills, increases structural strength, and adds sound abatement? Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton at 701-352-3233. It's the Insulation Place in Grafton, your home for all your spray foam and roofing needs.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Other pregame coaches' comments ahead of tonight's hockey clash between South-Shanley and Grafton-Park River, joined by the Grafton-Park River head boys hockey coach and Joey Demers. And Coach, almost a win last week against Devils Lake, a game which you would have really loved to get those 3 points or even any points out of, didn't come up with a win, but a good, hard-fought battle.
Yeah, it sure was. I thought we played 3 really solid periods. Just from the start, our guys were really competing and made a few line changes, and I thought we just had kind of good balance amongst our 3 lines. And that's kind of what we've been hoping for with this group, is to put 3 periods together like that, and then you're finding yourself in a lot of these games when you're competing like that. And obviously it would have been nice to sneak out a win there, but I think the main thing is just, we're heading in the right direction. So I think it's definitely something that we can build off of.
You mentioned the new lines, trying to get a scoring threat on each of the lines instead of maybe your 3 top scorers on the same line there.
Yeah, exactly. We're just trying to spread it out a little bit more. And I think just for our overall game, when we can have 3 balanced lines, it helps our defensive side of the game as well. And so I think we saw that again against Devils Lake. All 3 lines were tough to play against. We were confident sending all those lines out there. And just trying to create more balance throughout our lineup.
Of course, you're getting down to the home stretch where every game is a must. I'm not saying a must win necessarily, but points are a premium, and you like to get as many as you can, and especially against South-Shanley tonight in your home ice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think our group's hungry for a win, and especially for an EDC win. And they've been close. We've had some good battles here throughout the year, and we just fallen short. So I think that's kind of the next step now we got to take, is try finding a way to win some of these games. And we know it's not going to be easy. You got to bring your best every night. And so no different tonight. We played South-Shanley tough in Fargo for 2 periods, 1-1 going in the third, and then the wheels fell off. So again, you got to put 3 periods together in the East here, and so that's what we'll have to shoot for tonight.
Of course, you mentioned that it kind of fell off in the third, trying to finish that game, trying to be well-conditioned to the end. You feel like your guys are in a much better spot in that regard than they were back at that first game? Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I feel like overall our game's gotten a lot better. Just structurally, we're much, much better and more responsible on our own end, and just seems like we're having an easier time breaking pucks out, and then we're generating offense off that. So, but same thing with high school sports, the inconsistency, we still see a little bit of it. So we're kind of told the guys we're at the point of the season now where we got to start clicking on all cylinders here. And so it'll be a good challenge for us tonight, but I'm confident with our group.
We talked a little bit last time about kind of generating more offense, trying to generate more sets. You guys are winning the face-offs, but it's not necessarily translating into good shots at the net. Is that continuing to go in the right direction, or are you going to change anything tonight to try and generate more offense and do offensive sets, things like that?
Yeah, we've talked about it. We've definitely improved on that aspect, and I think Thursday in Devils Lake is a prime example of we were generating a lot more ozone time. So I think things are getting better. We're getting hungrier on pucks, and we're getting our second forward to help support much, much better. So we're being able to sustain more pressure in the offensive zone, which is key. I mean, that's huge. So I think we're definitely growing in that case, in that sense, and we're generating a few more shots than we were earlier in the year. So that's the biggest thing is it's got to be a 5-man unit in the zone. They all got to be working together and communicating, and so I think we're heading in the right direction.
And, of course, with Twombly in the net over halfway through the season, what's been the biggest improvement for him from the start to now?
Yeah, confidence for sure with Kaysen. He just seems like he's gained more confidence after every game. And I think biggest thing is he's handling his rebounds now. His rebound control has been much better. And so he's been playing really well. Kaysen's been just rock solid for us. And I think the nice thing is he keeps just getting better for us. So he's just continuing to improve, and I think we've played much better in front of him, which we had to. So, I just can look for Kaysen to continue playing well.
Joey Demers, head coach, Grafton-Park River, joining us here on our pregame coaches' comments, head of GPR in South-Shanley tonight. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck.
All right, thanks, James.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton for all your spray foam installation needs. Spray foam insulation expands to fill cracks and corners of attics, roofs, and walls, which seals conditioned air in and keeps unconditioned air out. Did you know that spray foam also lowers your energy bills, increases structural strength, and adds sound abatement? Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton at 701-352-3233. It's the Insulation Place in Grafton, your home for all your spray foam and roofing needs.
The Grafton Spoiler Boosters would like to thank everyone in and around the community for their support. Thanks to your continued support and generosity, in the last 3 years, the Grafton Spoiler Boosters have been able to give back over $100,000 to student athletics and activities. Without your support of the Grafton Spoiler Boosters, this would not be possible. Thank you again, and go Spoilers! This message from the Grafton Spoiler Boosters.
Back here to the Centennial Center on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Caitlin Benavides on the camera here this evening. And our DJ Coulter Agency, American Family Insurance pregame show. At the DJ Coulter Agency, your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance agency, it's covered. In fact, they want a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com for more information. Again, South-Shanley and Grafton-Park River set to do battle tonight on the ice. Both these two teams, they met previously. It was a 3-1 decision in overtime, giving South-Shanley the victory. Again, it was a 1-1 tie into the third, and then South-Shanley came away with that 3-1 win late in the contest. So, once again, it should be a good matchup here between these two teams. Or excuse me, it was tied 1-1. There was a 7-1 final score. Tied 1-1 going into the third, and then South-Shanley scoring 6 goals. Landon Hale, 4 of them in the third period. He got a hat trick in a singular period. Pretty good stuff there for one of the leading scorers there for Grafton-Park River. Or for Fargo South-Shanley, excuse me. Speaking of which, again, Landon Hale is your leading scorer for the Bruins. 11 goals, 6 assists on the season, 17 points. Aaron Meyer, 8 goals and 8 assists for 16 points. No other Bruin has more than 7 points on the season. Two-man wrecking crew here for South-Shanley. But like Grafton-Park River, they are the two teams outside of Mayport area, the two teams with the least goals scored in region games this season. For South-Shanley, just 18, 2 more than Grafton-Park River's 16. For the Grafton-Park River Spoilers, again, just the 1 point on the season. A overtime loss earlier this year to West Fargo. A 5-4 final score here again in Grafton. That was one of our first games, their second game of the year, in fact, on YourLiveEvent.com. That's the only point that the Spoilers have gotten so far, but of course 3 points for a win, 2 points for an overtime win in regulation, 2 points for an overtime win, 1 point for an overtime loss, and no points for a regulation setback. Again, as we heard Coach Demers talk about in the pregame, he jumbled up the lineups a little bit for the Devils Lake game, just trying to balance the scoring. Again, that top line for the longest time was your scoring for Grafton-Park River. James Larson, Noah Troffgruben, and Marcus Moe. Demers moved Troffgruben and Moe down to the second line with Augie Miller. Miller moves back up to the second line. And Jonas Kuhn goes back down to the third line, along with Trace Anderson and Camden Risky. Drew Suda, Torn Beneda, they move up to the first line with James Larson. And Xander Hovde, Drake Geary, and Jamison Arovic they all stay at the fourth line. No changes on the defensive side either. David Jelinek, Thomas Thompson, Soren Olsen, Carson Thomas, your top two lines. Brett Lindell and Rekar Votava in the defense as well. And Kason Twomley, of course, your starting goaltender. So we'll get more to those starting lineups here as we get to the starting lineups. But again, previewing what we are seeing so far around the state of North Dakota for hockey-wise. Looking at the standings for the East and West regions, looks like a runaway for the two teams at the top. Not so much for Grand Forks Central, the perennial Power Knights. Only lead by 4 points over West Fargo. But the Knights are undefeated in region play, 9-0. West Fargo 7-3-1. Central is 10-3 overall. Taking a quick look at their schedule on the season, their lone losses on the year. Of course, no losses in region play. Their lone losses this year coming against East Grand Forks 3-2, Bemidji 3-2, and Warroad, of course, Hockeytown USA 4-1. Again, Central's your top team of the East. West Fargo in second. Davies in third with 18 points. Right behind him, Red River in fourth with 17. Northson in fifth with 13. And Cheyenne in sixth with 12. Those teams would avoid the play-in games if the season ended today. Devils Lake with 9 points. South-Shanley 6. Grafton-Park River 1. Again, and Mayport area, your automatic 10th seed. Out in the West, the Minot Magi, they look prime for the number 1 seed. They're 9-0 in region play, 14-0 overall, 33 points. Good stuff there for the Magi. 9 points clear of Century in second with 24. Tied for third, Legacy and Jamestown each with 21. Mandan is in fifth with 18, and Botno Rugby right behind in sixth with 17. In the playing rounds right now, Williston with 14 points, Bismarck High 9, Dickinson 2, and Hazen Beulah with 0 points. So that's where it stands there in the lay of the land out of the East and the West. Lots of contests going on today as far as the game schedule. Yesterday, West Fargo defeating Devils Lake 5-3. That was a big win for the Packers over the Firebirds. Tonight, North is at Davies. Wabbit and Breckenridge host Mayport area. The Magi host Bismarck Legacy. It's the Red River Central battle there at Purpur Arena in Grand Forks tonight. It should be a big one. Dickinson's at Jamestown, and Detroit Lakes is at West Fargo Cheyenne. So the Mustangs off of region play, but they still got a game tonight. Also, Bismarck is at Mandan in the Burley-Morton County rivalry clash. That's on the schedule tonight on the YourLiveEvent.com schedule. Lots of basketball, some great games going on. I believe it's a doubleheader, Ada Borup West and Thompson. Excuse me, just the boys game. Ada Borup West is at Thompson tonight. Climax Fisher girls host Stephen Argyle. Norman County Eastland Hitterdall doubleheader against Monoman Waban. Sargent County girls hosting Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Northern Cass girls at Carrington. Maple River girls hosting Richland. North and South on YourLiveEvent.com. That's girls basketball. Thief River Falls girls at Ada Borup West. Kindred girls host Central Cass. Lisbon boys at Northern Cass. And Black Duck boys basketball at Pine River Bacchus. The second half of that Climax Fisher Stephen Argyle doubleheader. Central Cass Kindred doubleheader as well. And Wyndmere Lidgerwood Sargent County. That one's also a doubleheader. Warroad hosts Bagley in boys basketball action also. That's what we have coming up on YourLiveEvent.com. But again, right here, it's Grafton-Park River in South-Shanley on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the DJ Coulter Agency, American Family Insurance pregame show. We'll come back for the starting lines next.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Your starters here, courtesy of American Crystal Sugar Company. Live that sweet life, great careers, quality products, grow our own, crystalsugar.com. Starters here for the Fargo South-Shanley Bruins. Go through those quick. In the goal, a 5'10 junior, number 30, Gabe Smith. At the forwards, 5'10 sophomore, number 24, Skylar Burkhartz. And a 5'10 senior, or 6 foot junior, number 5, Aaron Meyer. And a 5'10 senior, number 8, Landon Hale. And senior 5'10 senior at defense, number 9, Quinn Miller. And the 6 foot freshman defender, number 20, Ben Qualley. That's your starters for the South Shanley Bruins, coached by Matt Hansen, assisted by Alan Spriggs, Warren Mack, Jake Scarperud, Jay Erickson, and Clay Manny. Starters now for the Grafton Spoilers. Again, in the goal, it is Kason Twomley. Twomley, the Park River sophomore, number 1. At the defense, it'll be a Grafton junior, number 10, David Jelinek, and the Grafton junior, number 12, Carson Thomas. At the starting forwards, a Park River junior, number 11, James Larson. The Park River junior, number 22, Trace Anderson. And the Grafton junior, number 24, Drew Suda. That's the starters for head coach Joey DeMur, assisted by Todd Presting and Josh Buryanek. As your American Crystal Sugar Company starting lines, live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grow our own, crystalsugar.com. Break for the national anthem. Opening face-off next on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hi, I'm Diana, and I work at Marvin. Working in manufacturing, not a lot of sitting, so it just makes your day go by faster. Belonging to Marvin makes me feel stable. 25 years. My kids were little when I started here in Grafton. Now I have a daughter that works here. She was one of the ones that pushed me to become the lead, pushed me to be the person that I am now. And I just see myself retiring here. If you're looking for an awesome place to work, come join me at Marvin.
Back here for the opening face-off on yourliveevent.com. James Martins, Caitlin Benavides on the camera here this evening. Make sure you follow along on our Chad's Excavating Filtering Tile Experts scoreboard. 701-430-0182. Hey, The weather is not the kindest to us now, but before you know it, that snow is going to be melting. And if you don't want a unfortunate situation on your hands, you need to clean up your excavating operation on your farm or a field, you can contact Chad's Excavating today. In Grafton-Park River in South-Shanley, the Bruins going to skate right to left in the brown uniforms, gold numbers, white trim, and the Bruin Bear on the front of the jersey, similar, of course, to the Boston Bruins. And the Grafton-Park River Spoilers in those classic maroon and golds, gold jersey, maroon numbers outlined in gold, Spoilers in cursive on the front of the jersey, reticence of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. To draw at the start, Ryan Olsenowski will take the draw first for the Bruins, and for the Spoilers, it will go down to Suda, and it is won there by the Bruins. Underway here on yourliveevent.com. Again, it was a 7-1 final score in favor of South-Shanley in the third period. No surprise to the Bruins as they get a turnover, get a chance here, try to center it up. Couldn't quite find the path there. This Bruins squad, they score over half of their goals in the third period as we get down for an icing. Again, for South-Shanley, goals by period, 7 in the first period, 10 in the second, and 21 in the third. So in the first two periods combined, they score 17 goals in the third, 21. So they're definitely a team that needs to take a while to get warmed up. As we get a left circle face-off, won by the Bruins once again. They're 2 for 2 on the face-off so far. As that shot hit off the crossbar, goes back to the corner. And the Bruins hold. Sending a shot there. Roden Hager, the 5'9 senior, delivered. Kept in there by the Bruins. Less than a minute. We've already have 2 shots on goal there for South-Shanley. It's swept up, taken away here now by David Jelinek. Jelinek up the boards to Augie Miller there on the far side. Sent back down to the GPRN. Fighting for it there, Thomas Thompson looking to get at it. And the Bruins got it back here, sent in by the junior Dawson Worth. Again, 16 points on the season. Or, excuse me, that was Aaron Meyer, 16 points on the season. As the Bruins go back to get it here with Max Hofer. Sophomore defender sends it up the ice. Down the boards to Soren Olsen to collect there for the Spoilers. It's Carson Thomas. On it now, sent ahead. There to Trace Anderson. Got it out to center ice. Anderson fighting to get after it. And it's sent back to center there. Possession, I'd say 80-20 in favor of South-Shanley for now. Right circle there, sent into the slot and intercepted there by the Bruins. No shots on goal yet for the Spoilers as that's sent to the right-hand side. And swept back up the ice there by the Spoilers. Bruins get it back here. Couple minutes into this first period. Again, just 2 combined goals in the first 2 periods when these two teams met in Fargo earlier this season. Suda gets it out to center ice. Here's James Larson, leading point scorer here on the season for the Spoilers. Sent across and down behind the crease. Taken back by the Bruins. Up the ice here quickly for Aaron Meyer. 8 goals, 8 assists on the season for the junior. And second only to Landon Hale's 17 points. Thompson goes back to get it here for the Spoilers. Dropped it off towards Suda, sent to center ice. And chucked back down by Landon Hale, but only as far as the blue line. Larson into the zone. As Quinn Miller gets to it first, the senior defender drops it off there for the Bruins. Trying to pop it up out of their own end, and they get it to center ice. Taken now by Worth. Worth shot above the net. Out to the far side for Adrian Philippi. He's got it there, and it's sent down the ice, and that's going to be icing waved off. It slowed down at the end for Quinn Miller and the Bruins. Up ahead, here's Eli Emeneth, a sophomore forward, trying to get it out of his own end. Kept in now by Troff-Gruben. Troff-Gruben, the sophomore forward for Grafton-Park River, shuffling after the puck there, and they deliver a hit. Up to Troff-Gruben. He's got Miller with him, but too far on the other side. Still no shots on goal yet for the Spoilers. And we're going to get a penalty coming here. Our first of the contest. Looks like roughing's going to be the call here. This one's going to come at the 4:02 mark of the first period. And again, it'll be in the box, Noah Troff-Gruben. And it'll be 2 minutes, looks like, for roughing here. So the Bruins on the one-man advantage. Larson to take the face-off with Worth. As Larson does win the face-off. And that's sent down the ice on a clearance by Torin Beneda. Sophomore forward playing on that top line for the first time against Devils Lake. Looks to try and stay there. He's on the penalty kill now. Here's Soren Olsen. Olsen up ahead. He was looking for Larson, couldn't quite find him. And that's gloved down at center ice. Taken in by Burkhart. Skylar Burkhart. Sophomore with the puck for a moment. Trying to get around the ref. He lost his stick inadvertently against the ref. That's gloved down now by Hager. 1:20 left on the power play. 12:18 to go in the opening period. No score on that Chad's Excavating scoreboard. Both teams shuffle at the puck. Olsen in there. He can't quite get it out. Worth will take it. Tries to send it, but nobody home. Burkhart back on it now for the Bruins. Dumps it back to Olsenowski. Olsenowski down to the right circle there for Emeneth. They work it around. Left side of Philippi. Shot is blocked. And that's collected there and cleared by the Spoilers in Jelinek. Only to center ice, though. Philippi back on it. One of the captains here for the Bruins. Down to the corner. Shoved from behind by Jelinek. Looking for the puck. Was Landon Hale, the leading scorer there for the Bruins. Near side. 30 seconds left on the power play. Just one shot on goal so far in the power play. And that's curled back around. Olsen looking to clear it, and he does. That's going to be a big clearance as that puck rolls down the ice. 15 seconds left on the power play. Enough time for one more quick attempt. Philippi trying to bring it up. Shoved there from the side. And Thompson had it, lost it, trying to get it back, and does. And it's cleared out to center ice. That will kill the power play. Just one shot on goal surrendered and an offside as well. Coming into the zone, 10:57 remaining here in the opening period. By the way, the South-Shanley JV team won handedly. I believe the final was 10-0, 11-0. There were, at one point, 50 shots on goal, 47 in favor of South-Shanley, just 3 to Grafton-Park River. Much better start here for the Spoiler JV side as that face-off, again, won by the Bruins. They lead the face-off tally officially 3-1. And they lead the time of possession, I'd say, 70-30. Or maybe that may be a conservative estimate there. Maybe more like 75-25. As that's sent to center ice. Pitchforked back into the Grafton-Park River zone to be collected by Thompson. Thompson up ahead to Augie Miller. Trying to get it out. And Carson Thomas will grab it, the junior, trying to curl it back around and trying to get it out and set something up. Troff-Gruben passes it to himself. Troff-Gruben up the ice, sets up for Miller. Shot, score! Grafton-Park River on the board. The first shot on goal, and it's sent in by Augie Miller. Up to that top line. Troff-Gruben's going to get an assist on that one. And they might give an extra one here to Marcus Moe. So this one coming, it's an even strength goal here. 1-0 Grafton-Park River. This one coming at the 6:47 mark of the first period. It's Augie Miller from likely Moe and Troff-Gruben. And for Augie Miller, that's his first goal of the season. So Miller from Troftgruben. Troftgruben indeed get the assist at the 6:47 mark of the first period. It's 1-0 Grafton-Park River. Augie Miller, not only his first goal, his first point of the season. For Noah Troftgruben, his 11th assist, his 22nd point. And Grafton-Park River feeling it here. They got the edge on a 3-on-3. Larson sends it swallowed up there by Smith. Another Gabe in the net for South-Shanley, I do believe. Memory serves me right. Just a few years ago when they went on that state championship run, it was Gabe Sandy in the net for South-Shanley. They'd certainly like to have him back in between the pipes. As Troftgruben and it'll be for South-Shanley. We get a stoppage here. Looks like a water bottle found its way onto the ice. It'll be Burkhart, Olsenowski to take it there. And the Spoilers win it here. Sent out there to the corner. And knifed on ahead. Here's Moe. Dropped off for Jelinek. Jelinek skips it on towards the crease. And now South-Shanley looks to be a little out of sorts after that goal. Jelinek block. Jelinek keeps it in. Trying to knife it down towards Moe. It's glided along the corner there by Bowden Hager. Up quickly with it here. Aaron Meyer. Meyer looking for space. Can't find it. And Thompson sends it on up to Troftgruben. Troftgruben and Thompson in alone into the South-Shanley zone. Troftgruben dangles. Shot saved by Smith. Troftgruben in between the legs. Couldn't get it past Smith, but a nifty play nonetheless. 8:52 remaining here in the opening period. A 1-0 lead for Grafton-Park River. Again, and 8:38 remaining here in this opening period. Again, on the Chad's Excavating scoreboard, it's a 1-0 lead for Grafton-Park River. Up ahead. Trying to dump it in there that time was how about that? Far side. As it goes on the near side here. Taken there by Dawson Worth. Worth trying to set it up. Near side. Shot. Trying to fire it in. And in the corner. Trying to get after it here. Back out to the point to be taken there by Max Hofer. Trying to center it in. And out to the corner. 7.5 remaining here in the opening period. Augie Miller's first goal this season is the difference. Oh, what a save. Or at least a force of the path of the puck there for Twomley. And Twomley holds his end well. And that's cleared down the ice. Icing's waved off that time. As out down the far circle. Trying to get back on it here. And that will go down for an icing. 6:52 remaining here in the opening period on the Chad's Excavating scoreboard. Again, 1-0 Grafton-Park River. Shots on goal now are still favor South-Shanley, but only 4-3. They had the first 3 shots on goal of the game. Then Grafton-Park River, the next 3 shots on goal. That face-off, that squirts out there. Near side, running up with it is Aaron Meyer. Shot blocked. There by save by Twomley. And South-Shanley continues to enjoy more of the possession, but Grafton-Park River has the lead. Out to the far side for Miller. Troftgruben and Jelinek go after it as well, but the Bruins keep with Burkhart. Taken away by Miller. Finesse it on up to Moe. Moe looking up for Miller. A little too strong for him as Philippi takes it away. And that shot sent in. It's saved there by Gabe Smith. It'll be a right circle face-off, looks like. 6:05 to go here in the opening period. Again, or left circle face-off. Spoilers trying to grab their first win this season in region play. Face-off is 1 to the Spoilers. They unofficially lead that now 4-3. So that's knocked up into the air, and that's out of play. So we'll do it again. We'll come back here where it'll be Trace Anderson to face off there for the Spoilers. 1 now by the Bruins, so they even it up at 4 apiece on the face-offs. Near side. Dump back there by Hager. Sent up to the left circle in the Grafton-Park River zone. Trying to set it up here. Shot to the point for Hager. That's behind Twomley. Kept in, though, by Foster Lord, the 6'2 senior. And skidded on up by Hofer. Trying to do the wraparound and taken away. As a stick breaks. Taken away there by Anderson. Anderson dumps it in as the Spoilers go for a change. Over 5 minutes remaining here in the opening period. And the Augie Miller goal, the only tally on the scoreboard so far. As Jelinek tried to glove it down, it'll be, looks like a hand pass from Jelinek. Or excuse me, no, we got too many men. We got a penalty coming up here against South-Shanley. Going to the box here, that's Eli Emeneth will serve the penalty. So that's the first power play opportunity for GPR. This one coming at the 12:05 mark of the first period. Again, 2 minutes for too many men. And Emeneth will serve. Face-off is 1 to the Bruins, and they clear immediately. And doinks Aaron Meyer on the head of the process. So an early clearance there for the Bruins. Spoilers killed the penalty against them earlier this period. Jelinek whips it around. Looking for Troftgruben and finds him. As Jelinek near side. The goal is open for a moment. Centered on. Suda had a look. Couldn't finesse it in. Jelinek back with it. Dumps it on down to Suda. Drew Suda trying to center it up for Troftgruben. Kept in by Larson. Larson running the point here. For the moment, Troftgruben, Jelinek. Jelinek sends it down to Suda. Intercepted there by the Bruins and kept in, though, by Larson. Larson shields the puck, keeps it himself, tries to tiptoe his way in, try to set it up, dumped it down towards Moe. Now Troftgruben on the far side, 60 seconds left on the power play, halfway through. Larson trying to set it up for Jelinek, went past him, but he kept in. Troftgruben sends it wide. Moe gets to it first for the Spoilers. Moe on the backside. Moe trying to get away. Set it up. Troftgruben. That's deflected and not quite kept in by Larson. Good play on that by Meyer to get a stick on that to at least get a piece of it and set it out towards neutral ice. And so it'll come just outside the South-Shanley end. 3:32 remaining here in this opening period. It'll be Anderson to win the face-off there. Now both teams 5-5 on the face-off wins. That's a clearance there for South-Shanley. That's a good one. As the puck knuckles down to be collected there by Carson Thomas. Thomas in the second unit bringing it back up here for the Spoilers. Olsen, Thomas, oh boy. Look out as that's taken away by Donabauer. Brady Donabauer, the 5'10 senior, had it for a moment, but the Spoilers recover. And once again, I think there was one shot on goal, but no goals in a power play. So both teams kill the penalties against them. And our only goal still is an even strength one for Augie Miller at the 6:47 mark of the opening period. Near side here for Aaron Meyer. Meyer up the ice as Larson takes advantage of the missed clearance there, but it's an interception. Turnover there. Here's Landon Hale, the leading scorer for the Bruins, and he gets pummeled by Thompson, but nearly turns it over. Spoilers looking to hang on to the puck. Troftgruben. Larson was in early. Just got off a little too early there for James Larson. Again, leading scorer on the season for the Spoilers. Next point will be his 30th. 2:14 remaining here in the opening period. Just 10 shots on goal combined. The one goal. That puck is deflected up into the South-Shanley bench, so we'll do it again. Troftgruben and Onalowski, and Troftgruben wins it. He sends it up into the air towards the corner. South-Shanley back on it now. Back on it there with Philippi. Philippi trying to get a hold of it. And Larson had it. Ooh, jumped in the air. Nice little leap there for James Larson. Tried to center it on to Troftgruben. Tussle at the net. It's up into the air, and it's sniped out of the air that time by Smith in the goal crease. 7 of 5 shots on goal in favor of Grafton-Park River. 104 seconds left in this opening period. Again, started a little bit early, if not right on schedule, as the JV game concluded early. So, fast-moving opening period. Again, just a couple of stoppages, one power play each side. Few face-offs, as that's now won by South-Shanley, so I got 6-6 on the face-offs. So 12 face-offs, 12 shots on goal combined, and just the one goal with the 2 penalties. Otherwise, it's been skating back and forth for these guys. As that's sent up into the glove of Twombly, and he probably should have just held that one. He used his vertical to get that puck out of the air and was going to drop it for his teammates, and dropped it a little too late. But as you heard from Coach Demers in the pregame coach's comments, his confidence is increasing. A goalie usually doesn't do that if there's guys in the area unless he's confident he can. As the face-off there, 1-2 the Spoilers. And another offensive zone turnover for Grafton-Park River. I should say defensive zone turnover. Turnover in their own end. That's what I want to say. So the Bruins keep at the point. Bodenhager tried to send it in, and Twombly covers it up with 60 seconds to go in the opening period. And so we'll do a right circle face-off once again at the Grafton-Park River end as Larson, Troftgruben, and Moe, that classic top line, comes back out to the ice. Troftgruben will draw here. And face-off is won there. I think Troftgruben won it, but it got sent there to the Bruins. So I'm going to say 8-6 on the face-offs in favor of Grafton-Park River. That shot off the post. Twombly made sure it hit the post and nothing closer. Troftgruben up ahead to Larson with Moe. Larson. Shot deflected there. Trying to get to the corner. Troftgruben was on top of it for a moment. It's sent out to Soren Olsen. And Jelinek, that original top line forwards and top line defenders. As that's lofted out to center ice, taken there by Worth. Dawson Worth looking for some space. Larson takes it away. Finesses it up the boards. Larson with Moe and Troftgruben, a 3-on-3. Larson smudged into the boards. As Larson back in the near corner, trying to get it back. And that is how the first period will come to an end. Augie Miller's first goal, first point of the season, is what separates the scoring here. Grafton-Park River with a 1-0 lead over South-Shanley at the end of the first period on the Chad's Excavating scoreboard.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
Transform your space with premium painting. Whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial, Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Tritle at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
At the end of the first period on the Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tiles scoreboard, it's a Grafton-Park River 1, South-Shanley 0. As we take a look at the stats and storyline of the opening period, not a lot of stats to consider, but our lone goal is certainly one of welcome for Grafton-Park River. Freshman Augie Miller, his first goal of his varsity career, I do believe. His first point as well. Getting on the board at the 6:47 mark of the opening period. Inning strength goal, assisted by Noah Troffgruben, his 22nd point of the year, 11 assists, to make the score 1-0. Grafton-Park River, and that's what we've got here at the end of the first. Both teams had a chance on the power play. 2-minute minor for roughing. Troffgruben drew the penalty at the 4:02 mark of the first period. That was killed, which is one shot on goal for South-Shanley. And then about 8 minutes later, the 12:05 mark, 2 minutes for too many men on the ice served by South-Shanley's Eli Emineth. That was killed as well by the Bruins. Just one shot on goal for the Spoilers. Shots on goal right now in favor of the Spoilers by that goal for Miller, 7-6. Shots on goal. First three in the game went to South-Shanley. The next three went to Grafton-Park River, and they've exchanged the shots evenly ever since. So again, a 7-6 shot on goal advantage for Grafton-Park River, and they have unofficially an 8-6 face-off advantage after the first period. So, I mean, that's really it for the opening period there for stats and storyline. Again, 6 for 6 on the saves for Cason Twomley, 6 out of 7 for Gabe Smith, and the net there for South-Shanley. Again, the two teams scoring the least amount of goals this season in region play, 18 for South-Shanley and 16 for Grafton-Park River. And South-Shanley, they've only scored 7 goals, period, in the first period this entire season. So not surprised that they come out a little bit slow on the offensive opportunities, although they did have some good chances in that first period. Lots of turnovers in their own end for Grafton-Park River. Meanwhile, for Grafton-Park River, again, scoring by period, just to make a comparison, they are pretty even across the board of their 44 goals coming in to this game tonight. 15 in the first period, now 16 in the first period with the Augie Miller goal, 13 in the second, and 16 in the third. However, where they allow the most goals is the third period with 37. So South-Shanley, they score their most goals in the third period, and Grafton-Park River allow their most goals by far in the third as well, which was case in point back in Fargo. So this game is far from over. A 1-0 lead, certainly not safe for Grafton-Park River. They need a lot more scoring, I feel like, or they need to tighten down their defense. Either way, though, they've got the lead at the end of the first period on the Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tile Experts scoreboard, 1-0. We'll step away, and we will return with a check of the scores from around our hockey network and your live event network as well. That's coming up next here on yourliveevent.com. Hey, this intermission report, by the way, as well, is presented by First Class Mortgage. First Class Mortgage intermission report, locally owned and operated. It's more than just their company name. First Class Mortgage is the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. More online at firstclasscorp.com.
From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton for all your spray foam insulation needs. Spray foam insulation expands to fill cracks and corners of attics, roofs, and walls, which seals conditioned air in and keeps unconditioned air out. Did you know that spray foam also lowers your energy bills, increases structural strength, and adds sound abatement? Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton at 701-352-3233. It's the Insulation Place in Grafton, your home for all your spray foam and roofing needs.
Unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
The Grafton Spoiler Boosters would like to thank everyone in and around the community for their support. Thanks to your continued support and generosity, in the last 3 years, the Grafton Spoiler Boosters have been able to give back over $100,000 to student athletics and activities. Without your support of the Grafton Spoiler Boosters, this would not be possible. Thank you again, and go Spoilers! This message from the Grafton Spoiler Boosters.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
End of the first period on yourliveevent.com on the First Class Mortgage Intermission Report. Let's take a look around the scoreboard here. Again, lots of games going on across the state hockey-wise. Check in on North and Davies. No report there yet. Mayport area, Waban and Breckenridge, no report there yet. Legacy Minot, that one's in progress. No score as of yet. Legacy did have a penalty against them, so the Magi did have a power play for too many men. Doesn't look like that turned into anything, at least as of yet. Central and Red River is underway now, and also. Let's see here. Dickinson, Jamestown looks like that one just got going, and Detroit Lakes Cheyenne looks like just got going as well, along with Bismarck Mandan. Those are all 7:30 puck drops. So no scores as of yet from the hockey side of things. Taking a check of the Your Live event scoreboard here. Oh, let's see here. Lots of games getting underway. Bagley Warroad. Let's check in on North and South since we got Fargo South-Shanley hockey here. Let's check in on North and South, a girl-boy doubleheader. Let's take a check of the girls' game and see how that one went here. The final score in that one, let's see. Looks like 68-54 North gets the win over South in girls basketball action on YourLiveEvent.com. So Fargo North takes the girls game. We have the boys contest coming up here a little bit on YourLiveEvent.com. So there's a score update there. Central Cass Kindred girls. That's a big girl-boy doubleheader here. The final score of that one. Kindred, big win over Central Cass. And Central Cass, they hit a rough patch as their leading scorer is out for the season with a broken arm, I believe, if I remember right. So Kindred with a big win here, 63-31, I believe, is the final score there. So Kindred gets the girls. The boys coming up as well on your live event. Let's see here. Lisbon Northern Cass boys, checking on that quick. Looks like that is just getting going, the pregame on that one. You can check that one out on YourLiveEvent.com. Ada West and Thompson boys basketball here. 18-10 at the end of the first quarter. Again, they're playing quarters. Again, normally Minnesota plays halves, North Dakota plays quarters. Looks like they're playing quarters. They're 18-10 at the end of the first. So that's just some score updates here. Let's check in Ada West, Thief River Falls girls basketball. And right now, the score first 27 to 19. Looks like at the end of the first half there. Lots more scores and highlights on YourLiveEvent.com. Go check out our full schedule. We got plenty to come, and winter postseason on the way as well. That's our First Class Mortgage intermission report on YourLiveEvent.com. Guys are trying to get on the ice. Well, we're back for the second period. Next.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Everybody getting back on the ice on yourliveevent.com. James Martins, Caitlin Benavides here from the Centennial Center in Grafton. Grafton-Park River Hockey hosting Fargo South-Shanley. And so we'll get center ice here in a little bit. Again, it was I believe in the first game this year, South-Shanley and Grafton-Park River. It was Grafton-Park River that also got the first goal of the game before South-Shanley came back. Indeed, it was. It was James Larson in the first period at the start of the season. So is it going to be deja vu for the Spoilers, or are they going to hold on this time? Start of the second period on yourliveevent.com. As that's sent to the corner and sent back out to center ice. So now the Bruins are skating left to right, and the Spoilers skating right to left. Oh, man, Thompson just obliterates. Looks like Aaron Meyer, and Meyer's slow to get up. Looked like a clean hit. Out there on the far side. And Matt Hansen is pleading with his team to be alert out there. Might have been a miscommunication there in the assignments leading to that open space and that big hit. And so that is not good. Aaron Meyer, 6-foot junior, their second leading scorer for South-Shanley this season. 8 goals, 8 assists. No penalty as a result of that play. As we just get a face-off outside the Grafton-Park River end. So again, no penalty as a result, but we do get the face-off here. And the face-off is won there by the Bruins. I'm down 2 for 2 to start on the face-off department this second period. Larson gets a hold of it here for the Spoilers. Larson's shot, that's above the crease. And this time it's Beneda that gets shoved into the boards. South-Shanley back with it. They gain the zone. Shot set in. Off to the left of Twomley. And it was Larson gets it back there for the Spoilers. Out to center ice, could not be handled. Dawson Worth, the junior forward, back on top of it there for the Bruins for a moment. Larson was waiting for it. And the Bruins get it back. That was a dangerous one sent in by Aaron Olsenowski, the 5'9" senior. As there, the far corner. Up ahead, Larson. Doesn't have the numbers. He'll just slide on into the zone. Sends one to the mesh. Does Gabe Smith. That's out of play. 15:24 to go here in the second period. A 1-0 lead on the Chad's Excavating scoreboard. Augie Miller, again, the lone goal in the first period. His first goal of the season. First point of the year as well. Trofgruben will take the draw there for the Spoilers. And he wins it. Out to Carson Thomas. Trying to get it back to Trofgruben. It slipped through Adrian Philippi, the senior defender. And then it slipped through Soren Olsen from Grafton-Park River. The sophomore couldn't handle. And that couldn't be handled there by South-Shanley. Trofgruben in some space. It's saved by Gabe Smith. Trofgruben took the puck away as both teams having a really tough time hanging onto the puck. Trofgruben took advantage, sent a shot on net, but didn't get past Gabe Smith. Saved 8 for 9 tonight so far. Kason Twomley 8 for 8. Face-off is 1 to the Spoilers, so both teams tied at 2 unofficially on the face-off tally. Carson Thomas, that shot is blocked. Back to Thomas. Olsenowski with the block. Ryan Olsenowski to be exact, or Skylar Burkhart, with the block. For South-Shanley, here's Quinn Miller, the senior defender, on top of it there for the Bruins. Trofgruben keeps it in. Trofgruben, the sophomore, trying to get it on. And it's sent back out down the ice for our first icing of the second period. 2.5 minutes into the second period. We send it back down to the South-Shanley end. Left circle face-off coming for Trace Anderson for the Spoilers. Anderson, the junior. And we'll duel there with the Dawson Worth, and we're going to call that a win in the end of the Spoilers, but they can't get on top of it. Jonas Kuhn, first time we've called his name this evening, the senior from Cavalier. Couldn't handle it as that's sent up the ice here. Thomas Thompson back on it for a moment. And that's sent in. Tough play. Oh, Twomley got to just dive on top of that. We get a little extracurriculars at the end of that one. All right, guys. All right, there we go. 9 shots on goal apiece, and some shots delivered for each respective team. And we're going to get a penalty out of this. Thomas Thompson, the senior defender, sent to the box. It's the second power play opportunity of the game for South-Shanley. And roughing is the official call there from Thomas Thompson. Second roughing penalty assessed to the Spoilers tonight. It's one at the 2:52 mark of the second. Both teams killed their initial penalties against them in the first period and only allowed 1 shot on goal each. Dancing with it there now, getting it to the point for Max Hofer, the sophomore defender. Shot sent in. Twomley covers it up. Off the shot sent in by Philippi. And so it'll be a right circle face-off coming here. And it'll be Landon Hale, the senior forward, to take the face-off there for the Bruins, and Larson to take it for the Spoilers. Larson wins the face-off there. So 4-2 face-offs in favor of Grafton-Park River. Or actually 4-3. Hale dumped down. Right circle, tried to send it in. And that's saved off the shot from Meyer. Good to see him back out onto the ice after taking that tough hit. Larson has it, sends it over to Moe, and shorthanded opportunity here for the Spoilers. Moe takes it into the South-Shanley zone. Doesn't have the numbers, but did his job to eat up some clock. Meyer up ahead to Philippi. Philippi gains the zone. And sent back to center ice. Down towards Jelinek, and we get an offsides. Or no, we get an icing, icing on South-Shanley. So that's not what you want to do here. As they've gotten 1 shot on goal this power play opportunity, but they have it in their own end now. Trofgruben will be on the draw for the Spoilers. Worth will take for the Bruins. Face off 1 to the Spoilers, but sent there to the Bruins. Over on the far side, behind the crease, Jelinek whipped it down for a kill. Couple of chances left, maybe one solid chance left here for South-Shanley. 30 seconds left in the power play. Up ahead to Worth. Worth, he stumbled over something. I wonder if his skate got caught up in something, and looked like that's an offside. And it might be something with the equipment there for Worth, but he skated kind of awkwardly into the GPR zone. And nope, they're going to bring it back down to the South-Shanley end again. Face-off this time won by the Bruins. And so they bring it up here with Hofer. Hofer shuffling after it. Hofer trying to set it up. 5 seconds left on the power play. Trying to center it up. And the power play's killed off. Suda will come onto the ice in place of Thompson, who's out of the box. Shot sent on. Twomley with a save. Rebound chance. Nothing much there as Moe takes it back for the Spoilers. That's deflected on, so icing waved off. 11:50 to go here in the second period. Shots now in favor of South-Shanley, 12-9. So officially they get to 3 shots on goal during that power play. Jelinek, but no goals, of course. Trying to thread the needle to Larson. Heavy touch there by Philippi. Kuhn takes advantage. Kept in by Thompson. Thompson shots it on and saved by Smith. 3 big points up for grabs here. I think they mean more, I would say, for South-Shanley than they do for Grafton-Park River. You look at GPR's schedule the rest of the way, not saying they don't have a shot. Of course, you got a shot anytime you play the game, obviously. That's the attitude you got to go in with. Otherwise, if you don't go in with that attitude, you definitely don't have a shot to win the game. Just saying their schedule is pretty tough, and South-Shanley would like to, with the win, they would tie Devils Lake for that 7th seed, which would host a playing game. They already will host a playing game, but they could get closer to that 6th seed there, Cheyenne, with 12 points. Gives them a chance, at least, to get out of the play-in rounds. As that's kicked on there, Jelinek points at a premium the rest of the way, what I'm trying to say. Thompson with it now in their own end. Trying to chip it on up, and does. Off of Jelinek there. Sent down the ice and taken away there by Ryan Olsenowski. Up ahead, looking for Carter Paulus, the sophomore forward. First time we've called his name this evening. As that looked to be icing there, and so it'll come back into the South-Shanley end. They had a lot of good possession of the puck in the first period. Not as consistent here for South-Shanley in the second. So Grafton-Park River defense making some good adjustments, and they win the face-off there. Unofficially, they lead that category 6-3 is sent a shot on. It's saved by Smith. And they'll do it again. Right circle, Troff-Gruben will draw on this time South-Shanley. Winning the face-off there. Trying to get it up ahead to Meyer. Meyer shoves the shoulder. Trying to generate some space. Meyer lost it. And it's swept away by Augie Miller, the lone goal scorer here in this one. Miller chips it on up. And it's gloved down by Smith. So 3 straight shots on goal for Grafton-Park River as we inch towards the halfway mark of this contest. 13 total shots on goal in the first period. We have 11 total shots on goal already here in the second. As face off there, one by the Spoilers. They send it back, trying to set things up. As Suda nearly lost his stick, he'll keep. Coming back to get it here is Bodenhager. Kept in. Larson tried to send in a shot. It's swept away here by Hofer. Hofer. Back behind his own net. Going to get it on up. That's another icing for South-Shanley. It's their, I think, their 4th or 5th icing here in this period. Just cannot get anything set up right now. And flip side, Grafton-Park River can't quite take advantage with a goal. As again, it takes South-Shanley a while to get warmed up. And for Grafton-Park River, they can have good starts, but it's been about their finishes that haven't quite been the best as Bruins win that face-off this time. And trying to get gloved down by Jelinek. Instead, he sends it over to Landon Hale. Hale's had a pretty quiet night tonight. I don't even know if he's had a shot on goal. It was Ben Qualley. Back behind the net there. Here's Hale up ahead. Trying to get after it there is Emeneth. Emeneth dropped down to Hale. Now sent to the point there for Che Peaslin, the sophomore defender. First time we've called his night tonight. And South-Shanley tries to mix up some lines a little bit. Trying to generate some offense. Back up to the point. That glides along the boards. Miller goes after it in the corner for the Spoilers. And Jelinek had it. Could not clear it. Worth sends it towards Hale. That's deflected by Thompson. And I think Hale got in his own way as well. As Moe trudged into the boards that time. 8.5 remaining here in the second period. We are halfway through the match. A 1-0 lead for Grafton-Park River. As had it for a moment, tried to send it on the net, and that's saved by Smith off the shot attempt from Camden Risky. Risky, I think that was his first shot on goal of the contest. Right circle face-off, and a little inadvertent stick slapping going on there. Rylan Olsenowski waved off as the Bruins win the face-off there. 7-6 on the face-offs unofficially in favor of Grafton-Park River. Sent back as that shot wide. And Kuhn back the other way here for the Spoilers. Puck sent on, and that's gloved down there by Smith. 25 shots on goal, 13-12 in favor of Grafton-Park River. They led 7-6 in that category, so 12 shots on net combined in the second period after a combined 13 shots on goal in the first. So more offense being generated. Not more quality looks there for South-Shanley. Sent on into the corner. Larson trying to feed it to Suda, and that's swept away by Qualley. Qualley up to Donabauer. And back there to South-Shanley. As Larson held up a little bit, no call. Larson finessed it down to Suda, and that's sent back into the Grafton-Park River zone. 7:13 to go here in the second. Again, Augie Miller got it from Noah Troffgruben. That's our only goal of the game so far. Both teams going to go on a change. Troffgruben to draw against Worth. Face-off, 1 to the Bruins. We're even at 7 on the face-offs here, unofficially in the second period. Far side there for Hager. Trying to skip on over was Emeneth, and Emeneth gets it back. Emeneth on the left circle, that's sniped out of the air by Twomley. Now both teams, 13 shots on goal apiece. 6:53 to go here in the second period. 13 shots on goal combined in the first, 13 already here in the second. 7-6 in the first period favored GPR, 7-6 in the second period right now favoring South-Shanley. Face-off 1 to the Bruins, but it goes backwards as Thompson takes it away. Thompson sends it towards the slot, taken back there by Worth, and held up at center ice. The Bruins get it in. Shot sent in towards Worth. Jelinek there to try to take it away. Kept into the corner. Here's Meyer trying to center it on. All he found was Jelinek. Jelinek off the boards, high off the glass. And a little bit of a high stick there for Qualley. So it'll come outside of the South-Shanley end. It'll go down to the go down to the South-Shanley end, right circle. So it'll be Ryan Olsenowski to draw. I think Anderson wins it there for the Spoilers. Anderson sends it there to the near side. Carson Thomas now for the Spoilers. Anderson getting on the puck. Anderson. Olsen. And that's intercepted. Up ahead on the ice. Meyer with some space. Meyer shot. Goal! South-Shanley. We'll see if Meyer gets a deflection on that. If he doesn't, it'll be his goal, and they're saying it will be. As it was also Ryan Olsenowski in the area, or excuse me, Skylar Burkhart in the area. But it's a 1-1 tie. This one coming at the 11:14 mark of the second period. South-Shanley on an even strength goal for Meyer. Aaron Meyer, his 9th goal of the year, if that is how it stands. His 17th points, matching Hale, Landon Hale, for the team lead. They'll give Qualley the assist. So no deflection there. So Qualley on the assist. Meyer from Qualley at the 11:14 mark of the second period. It's a 1-1 tie here, just like it was in Fargo. Yeah, that's not an omen you want to see there for Grafton-Park River, because they scored the first goal in Fargo in the first period in that game. Then South-Shanley scored a goal in the second. It was tied at 1 going into the third, and that one before South-Shanley poured it on was 6 goals. Tried to center it up there that time. Off an attempt from Beneda. Had a quiet night tonight for Torrin Beneda. Up the ice here, Meyer, he's feeling it, chips it down into the corner. Jelinek now in the far corner. Thompson trying to get it out of his end, turns it over. Worth takes it away for the Bruins, trying to set it up. Beneda is there to get it for the Spoilers, and that is shuffled out along the boards. Larson with it now. He's got Jelinek with him. Trying to set it up for Jelinek, and swiped away by Hager. Beneda trying to keep it in. And we're going to get a delayed penalty against South-Shanley. It's going to be a tripping. Beneda draws it. So Twombly comes out of the net there as Beneda on top of it. South-Shanley trying to touch it as the extra attacker comes on. And South-Shanley does touch it. 4:28 will be the official time of the penalty. And so this is 4:28 left on the clock. So this comes at the 12:32 mark of the second period. And now Grafton-Park River will enjoy a 2-minute minor. Worth is the guilty party for South-Shanley. I believe tripping is going to be the call here as Beneda drew it. Face off to the Bruins. Chopped up. Tripping is indeed the call on that penalty, by the way. Face-offs unofficially to South-Shanley, 10-9. As Grafton-Park River regains the zone with Suda. Troffgruben sends it on to the points. Larson, Troffgruben, Moe. Moe skips it back. Jelinek, Larson, Jelinek, shot fired in. Ooh, that took a ricochet. But it stays out of the net, and that one sent down to center ice. Again, a combined 0 for 3. The teams tonight on the power play. South-Shanley 0 for 2. Grafton-Park River 0 for 1 as we get an icing. And that's something you never want to do on a power play. 3:45 remaining here in the second period. Meyer's goal ties it up. As we could go into the third period the same way that these two teams went into the third period in the Fargo meeting. Right circle face-off there. Suda will draw for the Spoilers and win it. Larson on the far side. Larson trying to keep his footing. He does. It's now a 3-on-2. Larson trying to do it himself. Larson on the doorstep, and that's stopped down by Smith. Great penetration there for James Larson. Again, he's searching for his 30th point of the year. The next one will be. Face-off is won by Suda to Jelinek. Larson. Larson sends it towards Jelinek. Can't quite line it up there. In the corner, Troffgruben trying to shuffle after it. As Jelinek. Line pass there. Troffgruben with a snipe. All alone. Should be Troffgruben from Jelinek. That's our first power play goal of the contest. As with 3:09 remaining here in the second, Grafton-Park River back in front. This one coming at the 13:51 mark of the second period. Grafton-Park River on the power play. Noah Trofgruben with his now 23rd point of the season. His 12th goal of 11 assists. As Bennett whacked into the boards there. See who gets the assists on this one. Miller trying to send it up towards Anderson. South-Shanley getting the zone, taken away. Jelinek and Moe on the assists. So Trofgruben from Jelinek and Moe at the 13:51 mark of the second period. A power play goal for Grafton-Park River, and they lead it now 2-1. Looking for 3 crucial points both these teams would love to have. As that's taken away there by the Bruins. Skylar Burkhart drops it off for Meyer, who has the goal for South-Shanley. That shot saved there by Twomley. Olsen with it now for the Spoilers. Is that sent down for an icing? 2:02 remaining here in the second period. A 2-1 lead now for Grafton-Park River. Again, looking for their first region victory of the season. And for Grafton-Park River, their lone wins this year coming against Mayport area twice by combined scoreline of 15-7 and Botno Rugby, a 5-2 result. So no wins in the East region so far outside of Mayport area, of course, for Grafton-Park River. So that goes to center ice. And sent on far side for Worth. Whipped around there, trying to get it to the point, and does. Shot sent in. That's deflected by somebody off the shot there from Hager. I think it was actually deflected by Twomley off one of his pads. Nice give and go, and it's deflected at the end. Trofgruben had a chance at a 3-point night. Couldn't get it there at least. Larson trying to set it up for Moe. Trofgruben on the doorstep, can't finish. Jelinek fires, blocked by the Bruins there, and boy, South-Shanley's on their heels right now, 2-1, but it could have been 4-1 by the end of that series. 1:11 remaining here in the second period. 31 total shots on goal, 16-15 in favor of Grafton-Park River. That shot sniped there. I think it's 17-15. So, 13 shots on goal in the first period. You'll likely have 20 shots on goal here in the second combined. As Anderson shoved into the boards in the final 60 seconds of the second. Trying to get it away there. Taken away there by the Bruins. And back to center ice for Bennett as we get a interference against Grafton-Park River. As Meyer, boy, he's had a tough night tonight. Despite the goal, he's gotten nailed twice. And Thompson, who nailed him the first time, clean hit, goes to the box this time for a penalty. So this one coming at the 16:11 mark of the third period. 2 minutes for interference. Thompson's second penalty of the period. And so the only good thing there for Grafton-Park River is that this is a divided penalty power play, and the fact that we'll play approximately half in the first in this period and half in the next. He's getting the zone. Larson made a pass there on the back end. Stalling South-Shanley for the moment. Here's Meyer. Meyer, the lone goal scorer for the Bruins tonight. Meyer, cross ice. Philippi, a little heavy touch as Olsen tried to get back in on it. Philippi trying to set it up. Back out to the point. Here's Hofer. Hofer shot deflected by Larson. He's got a breakaway. 4, 3, 2, shot wide. And that is how the second period will end. Boy, that would have brought the Centen down. 2-1, our score at the end of the second period on the Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tile scoreboard. Plenty of stats and analysis for our intermission report coming up next.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Coming back here on our First Class Mortgage intermission report on yourliveevent.com. James Martins, Caitlin Benavides on the camera this evening. It is 2-1. Both teams with a goal in that second period on the Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tile Experts scoreboard. As I tally up the stats here so far through the first two periods of play. And here we go. Second period again. Goals coming after 10 minutes in to the second period. 11-14 mark for South-Shanley. An even strength goal for Aaron Meyer. His 17th point of the year, his 9th goal. Goal on with 8 assists. And also getting the assist was Ben Qualley. Qualley picks up the assist there for South-Shanley. For Ben Qualley, that is his... oh my, far down the list there for Mr. Qualley. That is his first point of the year. Qualley's assist, first point of the year, made it 1-1. It would stay that way for less than 3 minutes as Grafton-Park Rivers' Noah Trofgruben picks up his second point of the night, his 23rd of the year, his 12th goal to go on with 11 assists. And on the power play, David Jelinek and Marcus Moe with the assists on that goal for Grafton-Park River to regain the lead. So now they're 1 of 2 on the power play tonight. South-Shanley 0 for 2. More on that here in just a little bit. For Moe and Jelinek, that's his 11th point of the year, his 9th assist. And for Moe, it's his 17th point of the year, his 8th assists. Again, 3 penalties called in that second period. Tough break there. Tough breaks for Thomas Thompson. The senior defender for Grafton-Park River is sent to the box twice. Once at the 2:52 mark for a 2-minute roughing minor, and once at the 16:11 mark for a 2-minute interference minor. As South-Shanley will have another minute 11 on that power play when we come back out of the intermission. The lone penalty against the Bruins, Dawson Worth, the 12:32 mark of the second period, 2 minutes for tripping. On the shots on goal count in the second period. The Spoilers once again led the shots on goal, this time 10-9. Total saves, Cason Twelmley for Grafton-Park River stopped 14 of 15 so far this evening, about a 94% save percentage, and 15 of 17 on the stoppages there for South-Shanley's Gabe Smith. Just a little under or a little over an 80% save percentage here on the evening. Face-offs, I have unofficially, this is very unofficial here in the second period, Grafton-Park River 12 and South-Shanley 10. I think that was the right number there. So 20-16 is what I have down in the face-off department. But that's very unofficial, give or take a couple here and there. So. But what is totally official, it's our score at the end of the second period on the Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tile Expert scoreboard. Grafton-Park River 2, South-Shanley 1. The Spoilers, if they hold on in regulation, 3 big points coming their way. They have a chance to maybe host this playing round. Could be a playoff preview between these two teams. If the season ended today, these two would face each other in the postseason. for South-Shanley. A big night for them as well. They can come back and get the 3 points. They would be tied with Cheyenne they'd be tied with Devil's Lake, I should say. Tied with Devil's Lake for 7th place. Of course, 7th through 10th going to the playing rounds, but they would only be 3 points behind Cheyenne and 4 behind North to try and get themselves into the main draw of the East Region tournament. Get our First Class Mortgage intermission report on yourliveevent.com. First Class Mortgage, it's more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. More information online at firstclasscorp.com. We'll have a check around the scoreboard next on yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The Grafton Spoiler Boosters would like to thank everyone in and around the community for their support. Thanks to your continued support and generosity, in the last 3 years, the Grafton Spoiler Boosters have been able to give back over $100,000 to student athletics and activities. Without your support of the Grafton Spoiler Boosters, this would not be possible. Thank you again, and go Spoilers! This message from the Grafton Spoiler Boosters.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Contact the installation place in Grafton for all your spray foam installation needs. Spray foam insulation expands to fill cracks and corners of attics, roofs, and walls, which seals conditioned air in and keeps unconditioned air out. Did you know that spray foam also lowers your energy bills, increases structural strength, and adds sound abatement? Contact the installation place in Grafton at 701-352-3233. It's the installation place in Grafton, your home for all your spray foam and roofing needs.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back here in our First Class Mortgage intermission report, it's a 2-1 lead for Grafton-Park River over South-Shanley. Let's take a look at some score updates from across the EDC and the WDA. North and Davies. Right now, still no report from that one. Mayport area, Wahpeton, Breckenridge, no report there either. Legacy Minot. It's 1-0. The Sabres with the lead over the undefeated Magi. In the second period, 21 seconds into the second, Braden Strom for Legacy with the assist by Ben Garley, making it 1-0. Again, the Magi 14-0, the last undefeated team left in the state of North Dakota. As they are trailing now, Bismarck. Legacy again 1-0. That one also at the Pepsi rink. They're in Minot. We get some ice skating going on as well in the background. As we take a look at the scores. Other score updates here. Central Red River, that's a big one. Tied at 1 at Purpur Arena. Rylan Bidall from Ryan Wasvik gets Red River on the board at the 15:33 mark of the first period. Just a minute, 17 seconds later, Central's Cooper Diesel, gets the goal, assist by Mac Blue and Gavin Walkenfuss to make it a 1-1 tie through the first period. Shots on goal in favor of Red River, 12-6. The Knights undefeated in region play. And 3 losses, all to Minnesota teams, East Grand Forks, Bemidji, and Warroad. So the Riders trying to hand the Knights their first loss of the season in region play. Dickinson, Jamestown underway as well. It's a 3-0 lead for the Blue Jays over the Midgets. As Jacoby Trout, Parker Rolf Sema, and Jackson Maddock all with goals for the Blue Jays. They're trying to move up in the WDA standings. In fact, both teams, if they get a win, they could be tied with Century for second place in the WDA behind Minot. Minot still with a pretty heavy cushion, even if Legacy does get the win. Detroit Lakes, West Fargo Cheyenne as well. It's DL. The Lakers lead 2-0 over the Mustangs. Two goals for Mason Durrani from Detroit Lakes. Assist by Tommy Sukert, Will Simbolik, and Hudson Pettit on the goals there for Detroit Lakes. Bismarck-Mandan, another big WDA game. The Braves with a 1-0 lead early. Carson Jors with a goal there unassisted, minute and a half into the game for Mandan. So that's the scores there around the regions here. As we continue to watch some ice skating going on here, let's get you a closer look at the ice skating. Always love to do this here when we get the opportunity. Let's get you a closer look down to the ice. Absolutely. We're all about different sports, different activities, different events on yourliveevent.com. Showcasing our young people. Obviously, she's way more talented than I ever could be, especially on the ice. On our First Class Mortgage intermission report on yourliveevent.com. As we get about to the end of this routine here. And very nicely done again. Good to see some skating going on here on yourliveevent.com. On our First Class Mortgage intermission report, as we're going to the third here shortly, Grafton-Park River leading South-Shanley 2-1. yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As an American Family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Back here for the start of the third period as we come to the end of our First Class Mortgage Intermission Report on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Caitlin Benavides on the camera here this evening. As both teams, again, trying to look for those crucial, critical 3 points here in this contest. Again, the season ended today. It'll be South-Shanley hosting Grafton-Park River in a play-in contest, the East Region Tournament. But again, right now, anything can happen. Central, undefeated in the region, is tied with Red River early on. They were on the ropes against Devil's Lake earlier this season. And out west, the Magi, they trail Legacy 1-zip. The Magi 14-0 on the year, and that's at the Pepsi rink in Minot. So I would say as far as home ice advantage goes, I'd say Perp Arena pretty strong for Grand Forks Central. Of course, the Pepsi rink and Minot, that's also a great home ice advantage, but you can't convince me otherwise. The best home ice advantage, in my humble opinion, the Lumberdome in Bottineau. If you've ever been to a game up there, you'll know why. Face-off is 1 to the Bruins as we're underway on YourLiveEvent.com. Sent back to center ice to be taken there by Adrian Philippi, the senior defender. He'll take it in there. As the Bruins, they scored 6 goals in the third period. The last time these two teams met, they were tied at 1 apiece. This time, the lead belongs to the Spoilers as they're trying to kill off the remaining 45 seconds of this power play, and it's a save there for Cason Twomley. Twomley has stopped 15 of 16 tonight. Twomley continues to get better and better, which is a great sign for Grafton-Park River and that sophomore goalie. Face-off is 1 there. Lead by the Bruins again, but sent to Grafton-Park River, and they clear it away. Down the ice, charging after there is Larson. Philippi will collect. Time to set up one last golden opportunity here for the guys in gold and brown. Set up there. Far side for Meyer. He has the lone goal for the Bruins tonight. Philippi slides it along the boards towards Hale, who again, the leading scorer, coming in 17 points on the year. He's been very quiet tonight, Landon Hale. He'll send it around the boards. Meyer had it for a moment. Shuffling after it there was Jelinek. Meyer keeps as the shot is in! Aaron Meyer again! Snipes one at the very end of the power play. I'm going to call it an even strength goal because the power play had expired about a second or two before. As that one sent in at the 1:14 mark of the third, we got a game. So Meyer with his second goal of the night. And that's a momentum killer there for Grafton-Park River. As the Spoilers win the face-off that time. Moe on to Trofgruben, but he lost it. Sent in there by the Bruins. 1:14 of the third. As Foster Lord gets the assist there for the goal by Meyer, his second of the night. He now leads the team in scoring with 18 points. Now with 10 goals and 8 assists as we get an offside on South-Shanley. Again, 1:14 mark of the third period, even strength goal from for Meyer, assisted by Lord, making it a 2-2 score. Again, South-Shanley, they score over half of their goals in the third period. And for Grafton-Park River, they allow more than half of their goals in the third period. So not the best period for the Spoilers. It is the best period for the Bruins. So the Spoilers got to find a way to break that habit and try to get the win on their home ice. Bruins back with it there for Hofer. Hofer trying to send it on there to Bodenhager. The senior defender chases after it, and that's sent down around the boards. Seeing the shots on goal, 17-16. Shot popped up on top of the net, and so that'll make it out of play. Actually, I believe the shots on goal should be 17 apiece. I don't know that they quite added on that shot on goal there. And so we'll see if they rectify that. But right circle face-off here for Suda. For the Spoilers, it's one to the Bruins. They lead at 3-1 on the face-offs here now. Shot sent in wide off the attempt by Qualley, who had his first point of the season off the assist on Meyer's first goal earlier tonight. Larson has it as the Spoilers skate left to right. In the gold and maroon numbers. Shot was blocked. Thompson had it for a moment, taken back by Qualley. Chucks it up into the air. Thompson is going to glove it down. Larson up ahead to Suda. He gains the zone in the slot with some space. Suda still with it and surrounded by Bruins. Thompson sends it wide. Be taken there by Beneda. Larson sends it behind the boards. And trying to get it out, he could not, and does get it out, and it goes down for an icing. So that'll come down to the South-Shanley end. 13:58 remaining in regulation. Again, the 1 point for Grafton-Park River this season was here against West Fargo. An overtime loss to the Packers. Face-off there is one out by the Spoilers, but sent back. Meyer looking for a hat trick. He won't get it there. That's swallowed up by Twomley. And so we'll get a left circle face-off here. It'll be Meyer to take it for the Bruins. Troftgruben for the Spoilers. Troftgruben wins the face-off there. As Troftgruben trying to shuffle on to get it back, and he does. Looking up ahead to Moe. Just a little bit beyond Augie Miller. Scored the first goal of the game for Grafton-Park River. Noah Troftgruben with his second period. Meyer back on it for South-Shanley. Taken away by Troftgruben. Troftgruben chucks it into the South-Shanley zone. As Troftgruben looking on it. As that's sent back around the boards. Again, a critical East Region game. Lots of critical games across the board in the East Region. 13 minutes to go in regulation. That's deflected out of, or no, not out of play. Thought it went out for a second, but stays in. Jelinek, Thompson. Now towards Jonas Kuhn, and we get a stick on the ice. South-Shanley picked up immediately there by the Bruins. And that's it to center ice. Now up into the South-Shanley end. Glove down by Qualley. Qualley up the boards there. Emineth with it. Eli Emineth gains the zone there. They get a setup going. And Anderson had it for a moment there for the Spoilers. They tussle for the puck. It squirts out to Qualley. That's deflected up behind the board, behind the net to the boards. And sent down by Hale. Sent wide. Qualley. Worth. Deflected off his own man, I think. Trying to get it out. Out to the far side. Shot sent in. Oh, dangerous rebound attempt for South-Shanley. They couldn't get the rebound as that's off Twomley's right pad. 11:43 remaining here in the third period. Intercepted by Thompson. Thompson up the ice with Anderson. Thompson's shot deflected off of Smith's glove. And Worth, nice sidestep move to keep. Worth does it again. Sends it into the glove of Kason Twomley. And drops it down there to be taken by Carson Thomas. Back out to center ice. Glove down by Thompson. And intercepted and a goal! And Thompson takes it out on the boards. He is not happy with himself right now. He let that one go. And a goal for South Shanley. Ryan Olszanowski with the goal. This one coming at the 5:55 mark of the third. And again, deja vu. The Bruins take the lead. And South Shanley, their third goal in the last four, an even strength goal for Olszanowski. So Olszanowski, unassisted goal there again. That was taken away from Thompson. Olszanowski gives the lead to the Bruins, 3-2. 10:45 remaining here in regulation for Olszanowski. That is his, let's see here, second goal of the year, his third point. Again, coming in, nobody outside of Aaron Meyer and Landon Hale had more than 7 points on the season. Nobody had more than 2 goals on the year outside those two. So it's good to see South Shanley getting some numbers in unexpected places. As that's a high stick from Larson. And so it'll stay in the South Shanley end despite the high stick by Larson. And the faceoff is won by Larson. Olsen down low. Troftgruben off the post. Kept in by Thomas. And that's sent out now to center ice. Sent down here. Behind the crease for Philippi. South Shanley feeling the momentum now. Here's Worth. Worth in the slot, held up. Hale trying to get after it. Meyer had a phenomenal night tonight. Near side for Qualley. He's shown up for the Bruins. That's taken away by Troftgruben. Troftgruben up the ice there to Larson. Larson, Troftgruben gains the zone, and he couldn't find it. Back to Larson. Larson sashaying through, shot to the side of the net, and the net was dislodged, I believe. And so they will adjust that. Faceoffs, by the way, very unofficially, 6-2 in favor of Grafton-Park River here in this third period. Suda to draw here with the right now game leader and Olszanowski. As Olszanowski won that one but sent it to the Bruins. As that shot gloved down by Smith. So it'll stay in the South Shanley end. 9:25 to go in regulation against South Shanley. If they hold on, they get 3 big points. They get the season sweep. 6 points out of a possible 6 against Grafton-Park River. And they put themselves in a good position to, at the very least, host a play-in game, which it could be against this Grafton-Park River squad. Spoilers, still plenty of time, though. As Anderson shoots it wide. Tracking down Bowden Hager. Sent to the far side, off the boards, and that icing's waved off. Thompson looking to get after it here after a tough break on his defense. Allowed the goal, allowed the lead for South Shanley. They take it away. Oh, there's a good play for Thompson. There you go. His head's back in the game now. Thompson dropped off for Anderson. Anderson out of the boards. Thompson slid in there. Jonas Kuhn was on it there for the Spoilers. And taken back there by the Bruins. Up the ice towards Burkhart. Burkhart looking to drop it off for Hofer. Anderson takes it away. Got Kuhn with him. Anderson goes for a change. Kuhn will chase. there for the Spoilers. Fresh legs back out onto the ice for the Spoilers. Oh, miss hit by Thomas, and the shot is sent in. Another defensive blunder there by the Spoilers, and that could be a dagger there for South-Shanley. Aaron Olsenowski this time. The Olsenowski brothers get the goals here. And so this one coming again at the 8:44 mark of the third period. Third straight for South-Shanley, another even strength goal. This time it's Aaron Olsenowski. Another unassisted goal. The Olsenowski brothers coming in big time here for the Bruins. And a 4-2 lead. They have now scored 4 out of the last 5 goals. And the Spoilers in their own hole here. 7:50 remaining in regulation. They got to get something quick. There's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Troffgruben has got Mo with him. Troffgruben is in. Troffgruben shot gloved by Smith. And so, in Grafton-Park River, they fall in this one. Their schedule gets even tougher. Both their games with Devil's Lake are done. Both their games with Mayport are done. Both their games with South-Shanley will be done at the end of the night. It's Trace Anderson on the face-off there. Face-off is won there by the Spoilers. As Thompson chasing after it here. Now Jelinek. Jelinek tried to finesse it on. As South-Shanley gets back towards it, and that is sent out of play. 7:17 remaining here in the Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tile Experts scoreboard against Grafton-Park River. They've had one win here at Centennial Center this season. That was against Mayport area. Their other 2 wins have come on the road at Mayport area and at Botno Rugby. As Larson wins the face-off here to Thompson. Up to Troffgruben. Hofer now with it for South-Shanley. Up ahead to Emineth. Emineth shot gloved out of the air by Twomley. And so it'll be left circle face-off there for South-Shanley. 7 minutes exactly left on the clock. As Troffgruben and Hale will take. Troffgruben wins it, but the Bruins keep. They keep it in the Grafton-Park River end. Jelinek up the ice to center. There for Bowden Hager. Jelinek up the ice to Mo. Sent back there, Jelinek. Larson on the first side, sets up Troffgruben, trying to trickle it in. It is gloved down there by Smith. Again, time starting to run a little short here for Grafton-Park River. Still a good amount of time. The 2-goal disadvantage. And Suda will take the draw here, and it went into the boards, but South-Shanley is there. They whip that around. Taken by Meyer. Across the ice there. Here's Burkhart. Burkhart shot saved by Twomley. So we get another face-off in at the Grafton-Park River end. It'll be Ryan Olsenowski. Right now has the game winner with the insurance goal from brother Aaron Olsenowski. That puck deflected up into the air. Glove down there by Anderson. Anderson up the ice quickly. Anderson gains the zone. Here's Beneda, Torrin Beneda. It's on top of it. Back to Anderson. Anderson looking for Beneda again. Beneda pestered there from behind by Philippi. And we get a tussle there at the far corner. And the four guys just want to do a group hug. There you go. Suda will win the group hug in the end. That nearly leads to a goal for Soren Olsen, but Smith was able to get it away. That's sent down the ice for an icing. 5:33 remaining here in regulation. How many more chances will Grafton-Park River have? South-Shanley again, in addition to that win over Grafton-Park River earlier this year, their other win came against Cheyenne this season. So South-Shanley maybe trying to get some momentum, maybe trying to go on a late charge, see if they can get themselves out of the play-in rounds. As face-off one there by the Spoilers, with the Bruins take. Olsenowski once again, he wants another shot wide. And that's collected there by Troffgruben. Up ahead to Larson. Larson in some space. Larson looking to create some space. Larson shot sent in. Goal! James Larson! That is point number 30 on the year for the junior from Park River. And we got a game once again. James Larson. Time of the goal here. This one coming at the 11:47 mark of the third. We just multiply the goals with each period. We had one total goal in the first, two in the second. Now we have four in the third. Get an even strength goal for James Larson. The Shark finds a way to chop into this lead. It's now 4-3. Again, the 30th point of the year for Larson. And that's his 15th goal. 15 goals, 15 assists for Larson. And so the Spoilers have life with 4:50 remaining in regulation. Taken by Hale. Beneda back for the Spoilers. Suda. Troffgruben his third point of the night. And Jelinek with his second point of the night. So Jelinek now with his 10th assist of the season. He's got 12 points. Troffgruben a 3-point night. I believe he has 24 for the year. As Thomas looking to go through. Thomas sachets through the South-Shanley defense. But the Bruins get back on top of it. Unable to be kept in by Troffgruben. And taken away by Meyer. Not quite. Troffgruben gets back on it. Troffgruben surrounded by Bruins, and he's impeded at the line, of the blue line there by Qualley. Thomas trying to sidestep a Bruin. Bruins back on it. Moe had it, kept in by the Bruins. Meyer looking for that hat trick. Meyer shot wide right. Goes back to the point for Hager. Hager whips it around. Behind the net there for Ryan Olsenowski. And shuffling after the puck and getting it is Thomas, but he can't get it past Hale. Hale in the corner. And we're stalled. Troffgruben trying to get after it, and they continue to shuffle. And Larson with it now. Larson trying to send it out. He turns it over, and that nearly leads to a disaster. But Moe and company get it back, trying to thread the needle to Larson. That's batted down by the Bruins, and we're going to get a hand pass. So this will come in their own end here now. Should be a right circle face-off here. 3:04 remaining in regulation. There will go left circle, excuse me. Miller will take there, or Suda, excuse me. Suda wins it for the Spoilers. Out to Thompson, he can't hold on. Shoves his way into Eminette to try and get it back. And we're stalled there on the near side. Thompson trying to keep. Kuhn gets after it. Suda takes it away. Drew Suda and an offside. He had some space to work with too. But just missed time there. They'll come outside. The South-Shanley and 2:45 remaining here in regulation. As it'll be Troffgruben to take, along with Olszanowski. One there by the Bruins. As Kuhn sent up to Larson. Larson chipped on to Troftgruben. 2.5 to go. Time starting to wind down here for the Spoilers. Mo trying to set up Larson in front of the net. Second chance, and it squirts out there. Third opportunity. Larson tried to set it up. Jelinek was there, but not quite in time for a shot as that sent wide down the ice for an icing. So now you have to wonder a couple of things for Joey Demers and the Spoilers. One, if you take your timeout, when do you do it? And two, when do you pull Twomley? Usually that 2-minute mark's kind of the golden time where if you want to draw something up or if you want to pull your goalie, if you're down by 1, that's about the time to do it. And so somebody did call a timeout. And the Spoilers look at that on cue. They call a timeout here. Again, timeouts presented by Southview Dental Care. Southview Dental Care, from routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead offers personalized care that fits your needs. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com.
Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton for all your spray foam insulation needs. Spray foam insulation expands to fill cracks and corners of attics, roofs, and walls, which seals conditioned air in and keeps unconditioned air out. Did you know that spray foam also lowers your energy bills, increases structural strength, and adds sound abatement? Contact the Insulation Place in Grafton at 701-352-3233. It's the Insulation Place in Grafton, your home for all your spray foam and roofing needs.
Coming out of the Southview Dental Care timeout, your dental home. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead. This is 4-3. South-Shanley with the lead over Grafton-Park River. 2:10 to go in regulation. So we'll see with this offensive zone face-off for the Spoilers. We'll see if they keep Twomley in the bench. And he skates back out to his crease. So they aren't going to pull him just yet. Want to, I guess, set something up here first and see if they can get it without pulling him. But he's not all the way in his crease either. He's in the slot right now, trying to wait for a good time to go. Premature face-off there. Again, it is won by the Bruins. So Twomley will skate closer to his crease. As that set up the ice towards Meyer, Twomley gloves it down. A little too good of a lead towards Meyer. Otherwise, that might have been game over. And so it'll be a left circle face-off here now. Troftgruben will draw with Meyer. Face-off is won to Troftgruben. Olsen back on it now, Jelinek. And now you wait and see. Will they send Twomley to the bench? He's going that way for now, but he can't get away. South-Shanley clears once again. 1:45 remaining in regulation. Good pass there from Larson to Mo. Mo held up a little bit. Mo with a chance, and it's saved. And now you think Twomley's going to come out, and he will. Kason Twomley is away from his net with 98 seconds to go. Drew Suda is the extra attacker, so it's Suda, Mo, Olsen, Soren Olsen, Jelinek, Troftgruben, and Larson on the floor. Those are your 6 skaters. Again, the net is open. With 98 seconds to go in the third, Troftgruben will draw. He'll draw with Meyer. Troftgruben wins it to Larson. Larson sends it towards the net. Chance there. Chance again. It squirts out. Still going. Shuffling on as South-Shanley will clear down the ice for an icing. 1:23 remaining here. We'll do it again. Right circle face-off here. Troftgruben will draw once again. This time Worth comes into the circle for South-Shanley. They want to try and get a win, try to end this on an empty netter. Face-off is won to the Bruins. Sent around towards the corner, kept in by the Spoilers, and cleared down the ice. There's a goal! Empty netter for South-Shanley. I think Worth we'll see who skates to the front here. I'm not sure they even know who got it. Looked like Worth was going to the line, front of the line here originally. 5-3 now on an empty netter. And so that might just be a dagger. See who gets credit here as the Spoilers win the faceoff. 15:49 time of the goal. Worth will get the unassisted goal here with 1 minute to go, and that is empty once again as Twomley goes away. Suda up ahead to Larson, back to Suda. He trips. Suda rather, gets it to Moe. Now Larson and Hale. Hale on top of it. He chips it down away from the net. 34 seconds left. Hale gets it back. Hale blocked. Larson, second chance is in. Ryan Olsenowski with another empty net goal. This one coming this time at the 16:31 mark of the game. And South-Shanley's going to pick up 3 huge points. Ryan Olsenowski with another one. And with 25 seconds left, South-Shanley has a good opportunity to, at the very least, host a play-in round game in the East region as they'll get the season sweep over Grafton-Park River. Hale will pick up an assist. That's his 18th point of the year, but that does it. On our Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tiles scoreboard, South-Shanley comes from behind to get a 6-3 victory over Grafton-Park River to get the season sweep. South-Shanley with a win, 6-3 over Grafton-Park River. Come back with our post-game report next.
The Grafton Spoiler Boosters would like to thank everyone in and around the community for their support. Thanks to your continued support and generosity, in the last 3 years, the Grafton Spoiler Boosters have been able to give back over $100,000 to student athletics and activities. Without your support of the Grafton Spoiler Boosters, this would not be possible. Thank you again, and go Spoilers! This message from the Grafton Spoiler Boosters.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Tick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Minor Times Express Car Wash post-game report. Final score, South-Shanley 6, Grafton-Park River 3. Stats and storyline of the game here for you. It was very similar, this game was, to the game in Fargo, in which Grafton-Park River, they got a lead to start. It was close in entering the third. In fact, they had a lead this time around. The last time it was tied. But just like the last game, South-Shanley comes away with a big third period to get the win here, 6-3. Goal started at the 6:47 mark of the first period. Grafton-Park River's Augie Miller, the freshman with his first goal, probably of his varsity career, puts one in the back of the net. Even strength goal, assisted by Noah Troffgruben, made it 1-0. Grafton-Park River, that was the score at the end of the first. Second period, it was a goal for each team. 11-14 mark of the second. South-Shanley scored their first of the game. And even strength goal for Aaron Meyer, assisted by Ben Qualley. And to make it their 1-1 tie. At the 13:51 marks, just about 2.5 minutes later, Grafton-Park River's Noah Troffgruben gets a power play goal, assisted by David Jelinek and Marcus Moe, to make it 2-1 after the second period. Then the flurry of goals coming in the third. Goals at the first goal came at the 1:14 mark. South-Shanley evened it up. Meyer with his second of the day, assisted by Foster Lord, to make it a 2-2 tie. Then South-Shanley would score two more, one at the 5:55 mark and one at the 8:44 mark. Even strength goals for the Olsenowski brothers, Ryan and Aaron. Again, at the 5:55, 8:44 mark respectively, they got some takeaways and got some unassisted goals to lead 4-2. James Larson for the Spoilers got them back within one of the 11:47 mark, an even strength goal assisted by Troffgruben and Jelinek to make it 4-3. But then a couple of empty netter goals at the end from Dawson Worth and Ryan Olsenowski again, assisted by Landon Hale, finished the job at the 6-3 final score. We had 5 power plays in the game. Only one was successful. Again, that was James Larson, or 2 were successful. No, excuse me, 1 was successful. Noah Troffgruben there for the Spoilers. They were 1 for 2 in the power play. South-Shanley was 0 for 3. Did not get the final save numbers. My apologies for that. Didn't get the final face-off numbers as well. But 4 goals allowed in the game for Kason Twomley. 3 goals allowed in the game for Gabe Smith. Of course, the other 2 goals for South-Shanley were empty netters. Again, with the win, South-Shanley, they get 3 more points, and they go to, 3-6 in the region. They got 9 points now in the season. Devils Lake also at 3-6, 9 points on the year. For South-Shanley, their games against Devils Lake. Take a look at the tiebreakers. They have yet to play Devils Lake this year. They'll have 2 games at home on the 4th at Shields Arena, and then at Devils Lake at Burdick on the 13th. So those are 2 big games. They're basically determined who gets the 7th seed and who gets the 8th seed. Probably is how that's going to go. But we'll see how it goes. Right now, South-Shanley again tied with Devils Lake. I believe it would go on the next tiebreaker would be on goals for or goal differential. Either way, doesn't matter. Devils Lake has the tiebreaker for both. So it'll come down to those 2 games likely to see who gets the 7th seed and who gets the 8th seed. Right now, South-Shanley, Devils Lake tied for 7th place with 9 points. Grafton-Park River looks like they're going to be, unless they can get some crazy results, some great wins down the stretch, which they certainly can. They got the talent to do it. They will likely be in that 9th spot to face either Devils Lake or South-Shanley at their place. Again, as far as the point tallies are concerned, individually, again, for South-Shanley, Ryan Olsenowski with a couple of goals. Those are his second and third goals of the year. So he now has 4 points on the season. For Aaron Meyer, he picked up a couple of goals, so he now has 18 points. He's tied with Landon Hale, got an assist at the end. Both players with 18 points. Meyer with 10 goals on the season, Landon Hale with 11 goals on the year. And for Aaron Olszanowski, that was his third goal of the year as well. And for Dawson Worth, that's his 8th point of the year, his third goal, to go along with 5 assists. Meanwhile, for also Foster Lord, I want to leave him out. Foster Lord, a great name, by the way. His third assist of the year, 5th point there for Foster Lord. And as well for Qualley, for Ben Qualley, his first point of the year off an assist early in the game. For Grafton-Park River, again, Augie Miller, his first point of the year on the goal, the first goal of the game for Grafton-Park River. Troff Gruben on the night, he had a goal and 2 assists, so he now is up to 24 points on the year, 12 goals, 12 assists. For David Jelinek, again, he got, let's see here, he got to 2 assists on the game, so he's up to 12 points, 2 goals, and 10 assists. And James Larson, his 30th point of the year, 15 goals, 15 assists now for him. Marcus Moe as well got an assist. He's up to 17 points with 9 goals and 8 assists on the season. So that's a little stats and storyline here on the Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game report. Love your ride at locally owned Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up in the app for your free first month of a limited washing and make Tommy's Express Car Wash your spot to clean off winter salt, sand, and slush. Tommy's Express Car Wash, 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They've got the tools and expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. We will continue on here on our post-game just a little bit. Hopefully getting some post-game interviews. We got the coach for Grafton-Park River, Joey Demers, coming up next.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hi, I'm Diana, and I work at Marvin. Working in manufacturing, not a lot of sitting, so it just makes your day go by faster. Belonging to Marvin makes me feel stable. 25 years. My kids were little when I started here in Grafton. Now I have a daughter that works here. She was one of the ones that pushed me to become the lead, pushed me to be the person that I am now. And I just see myself retiring here. If you're looking for an awesome place to work, come join me at Marvin.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
On our American Family Insurance agent DJ Coulter, post-game interviews on YourLiveEvent.com. James Barnes chatting with the head coach of the Grafton Spoilers there in Joey Demers. And Coach, I was mentioning kind of to you before the interview, the teams that are winning teams, they find ways to win, and unfortunately for your guys, you're finding ways to come up short. That's the blunt way to say it, but I know your guys are trying, giving great effort out there, and it's just not quite coming together all at once.
Yeah, I agree. I think you have to learn how to win, and our group hasn't done a lot of it, so it's been challenging to get over that hump and to come away with some of these close wins. I told the guys, like, you need to play in more of these types of games, like Thursday against Devils Lake, tonight versus South. Like, if you're in these competitive games more often, right, sooner or later now that will start flipping, and then you start figuring out, finding ways to win. So we just haven't done it consistently enough to this point, but I mean, put our last 2 games together, I think we're trending in the right direction, so that's a positive to see. And just told our guys, let's hold on to this one tonight and let's use it for motivation and come ready to go for practice tomorrow, and then obviously West Fargo on Thursday.
Let's talk about the third periods. Again, it was the last time you guys played them. You had the first goal, like you did tonight, and gave up a goal in the second period, but you had the lead at the end of the second, so thinking, all right, we're doing something good. But then you get to the third period, and for the third period, it's South-Shanley's best period of play. They score over half their goals in the third period. Grafton-Park River, you guys allow about half your goals in the third period. What is it about that third period? We talked a little bit about it in the pregame, but is it conditioning? Is it mental? You know, how much of that is between the mental and the physical side of things?
Yeah, I think it's all the above. You know, I think we got a lot of young guys that are playing a lot of varsity minutes, so we don't really have that experience on our side either. But yeah, I think it's a little bit of everything that, you know, like you go in there between second and third and you tell the guys, like, hey, we're throwing everything we got at them, you know, pressuring hard. Like, we're not sitting back. We're not trying to, you know, just play defense and hopefully don't give up a goal, because you're not going to win that way either. So yeah, I don't know the reason why. I think it's just a combination of a lot of different things. And again, I think it just comes back to learning how to win hockey games. Teams that know how to win, know how to finish in the third period. And, you know, you see Fargo South had their best period in the third. That third period needed to be our best period, and which I didn't think we played terrible, but obviously it just wasn't good enough in that period. So yeah, I think there's a lot that we can take from this game, a lot to learn, and we just want to see our guys continue to grow.
Let's talk about some of the positives here tonight. Augie Miller getting more time up on those front couple lines, and it shows with his, I believe, first goal of his varsity career tonight.
Yeah, I think it's been a long time coming for Augie. He's had some good chances throughout the course of the year and just hasn't had much luck. But yeah, just a nice play there, and Augie going hard to the net, getting a nice feed and putting it home. So yeah, it was good to see Augie get on the board. I mean, he's had a lot of chances and just been a little snake bit, but yeah, I mean, I think just we're looking for 3 balanced lines, so it just happened we put Augie in that, we'll call it second line, but just to create more balance with all 3 of our lines. So it was nice to see Augie get on the board.
I know defense tonight was a little bit of a struggle, especially in that third period. Talking about guys like Thompson, I know the effort is there, the tenacity is there. He wants to deliver the big hits and give the puck back to his guys, and but sometimes maybe, you know, lost control a little bit, and the puck, couple pucks got away from him. But you know, I want to note that he had some great plays out there. Just you know, the passion just kind of caught up with him a little bit during one of those goals.
Yeah, Thomas worked hard. I thought he worked hard all game. He was using his body and playing physical, which was good. And yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate. I think he had the right intentions, was going to make the right play, and it just kind of comes off your stick the wrong way, and you know, goes right to their guy, and just very unfortunate. And then, you know, Carson Thomas gets a puck coming at him, and it just takes a couple bounces over his stick, and they get a guy behind him. So just some unfortunate bounces, some tough luck, and same thing like we told our guys, you gotta earn some of your bounces too. You gotta create your own luck, and you know, that's kind of what we're looking for. Is we say we haven't really got our bounces yet, or our luck, and we just got to keep working and earning it, and you know, eventually it'll come.
Coming up, West Fargo, I believe, next on the schedule. Your thoughts on facing the Packers a second time? Last time being here, the overtime loss.
Yeah, we owe them one, but they're obviously a very talented team, so we're going to have to bring another best effort on Thursday. And but I think we're trending in the right direction, like I said before, and you know, we keep playing this type of hockey that, you know, I think we should be competitive in a lot of games, and so I think we're planning to go to West Fargo Thursday and, you know, put on a good showing and compete, and you know, hopefully come away with a win.
Joey Demers, head coach, Grafton-Park River, joining us here on our DJ Coulter, American Family Insurance Agent, post-game interviews. Coach, thanks for the time. Best luck going forward, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
We'll be back with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game next.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
Coming on back here on YourLiveEvent.com as we move on to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. At Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Joined by Ryan Olsenowski from South-Shanley, our Player of the Game, with a couple of goals tonight, including a big one to really give the momentum to the South-Shanley side. And Ryan, first of all, playing out there with your brother Aaron, what's it like to play with your brother out there and have you both get goals?
Yeah, it feels great. You know, he's a great player. He quit for 5 years and then coming back in the swing of things. So, yeah, I'm glad he can get a few goals here in the year. So, yeah, it's great playing with him, talking with him at home, going through film at home. So, yeah, it's great.
It's been a tough season for you guys. Just a couple of wins here, and then I believe against Cheyenne as well, your other win. How do you feel the team's feeling right now going into the final few weeks of the season?
I mean, there's obviously a lot of improvement we need to work on, but I think we're fine. We battled a lot of adversity last year too, so I think we just got to get through it. We did it last year, so just keep working, stay healthy, and keep pushing. We got a big one on Thursday, so
absolutely
got to get ready for it.
Yeah. What are you doing personally to try and improve your game?
Oh yeah, just shooting pucks, stick handling, a little bit every day. You know, just working on my stick skills. Practice, you know, going out after practice, just shooting pucks around with the boys and, you know, working on 2-on-1s. Yeah.
You have a kind of a player locally, collegiately, nationally that you look up to that you try to emulate your game after?
I mean, my brother, he's a goalie, but, I mean, he just sets a huge role model for me, and, yeah, I kind of just look up to him. But I'd probably have to say Lane Hudson, you know how he just moves. He's so shifty and just with the puck, he's a smaller player like me. So, yeah, just how he moves his feet and creates plays, creates odd man rushes. So,
walk me through kind of your pregame routine, kind of anything in particular that you like to do to kind of get you in the zone.
Yeah, so usually wake up on game day, go to school, come home, usually take a hot shower, and then probably have pasta or pasta chicken, something like that, and then go to the rink, watch JV, warm up, stretch, roll out with the boys, and then just get ready for the game.
Of course, you mentioned before the interview you're a Shanley kid. Do they still make good food at Shanley? I remember the good food when I was there.
I mean,
don't put you on the spot there.
Half and half, I guess. It's either good or bad, but yeah, today we had hot dogs, so didn't eat that. But
there you go.
Yeah.
All right. That's Ryan Olsenowski, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game there from South-Shanley. Ryan, congratulations on the win today, and best of luck going forward this season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And we'll conclude our postgame next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Transform your space with premium painting. Whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial, Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Treitel at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
And we're coming back one final time on YourLiveEvent.com at our Agassi Precision Ag Precision Play of the game. Agassi Precision Ag, your precision planting dealer in Hillsboro. More information at planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Big game today, lots of plays, and not one doesn't really stand out, but I think that second, even though I gave him the player of the game, I'm going to give him the player of the game as well. The second goal from Ryan Olsenowski was almost better than the first, just trying to pirouette to get that empty netter. Hale helped him out on that one, but some really good plays down the stretch, especially in the third period there, where South-Shanley was on point. They were clicking right away, and then they kind of fell off a little bit in the second period, and then came back for a very strong third period. Something about this third period, and when it matters most, the South-Shanley Bruins, they come to play, and they come to get goals. And so, again, not one play standing out, but the series of plays in the third period really big, and Ryan Olsenowski was at the center of that. Our Agassi Precision Ag Precision Plays of the game. PlanterDoc.com is the website for that. Well, that'll about wrap things up here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Final score on the Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tile Experts scoreboard: South-Shanley 6, Grafton-Park River 3. Our next game on the schedule will be next week. It'll be next Tuesday, a week from today, the 28th, as the Spoilers, they will come back home. They will take on West Fargo Cheyenne. So West Fargo Cheyenne and Red River next week. And then the week after that, we got a couple home games as well against North and Central. With 2 more road games left on the schedule for Grafton-Park River. West Fargo, as we mentioned on Thursday, that's a big game. That's the only game where they got a point here against the Packers, 5-4 in an overtime loss. And they've got Davies on the road as well on February 6th. Before we go, take a quick look at the scoreboard. Just a quick rundown here of some of the scores across the East and the West. North and Davies still don't have an update on that one, surprisingly. Mayport area, Waupun and Breckenridge don't have an update on that one either. Legacy and Minot, the Magi, they come back with a vengeance. They were trailing Bismarck Legacy 1-0 in the first 21 seconds of the game, but the Magi come on strong. Mac Morelli and Tegan Strand, both with 2 goals each, to come back 4-1. They lead in the third. Looks like the Magi are going to go to 15-0 on the season and keep their hold atop the West Region standings. Red River Central, that was a big one. Red River with the lead over Central, 3-2, as we are into the third period. Early on in the third period, both teams exchanging goals. Red River, in fact, scored 3 of the first 4 goals of the game. Ryland Bidall, Cooper DeZiel, and Ryland Bidall again with 2 goals. But Caden Ulmer and Gavin Walkenfuss putting a couple on the board for Central. They're trying to stay undefeated in the region. That's a great game going on right now. Again, 3-2 lead. Red River with the lead over Central. Jamestown with a 6-3 lead over Dickinson. Some big goals there for the Blue Jays. They lead again big time there. Detroit Lakes, West Fargo Cheyenne. The Lakers win that one 2-0 over the Mustangs. And Bismarck High and Mandan blowing out Bismarck right now 4-1. So some scores there from around the regions. But again, that'll about wrap it up here on the final score. Once again on the Chad's Excavating Field Drain Tile Experts scoreboard. South-Shanley 6, Grafton-Park River 3. Again, we're back next Tuesday as the Spoilers will take on Cheyenne. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, James Martins, Caitlin Benavides on the camera this evening saying, hockey fans, show some pride.